Time to quit while we're ahead. Don't think like that. I will love you endlessly. If you don't believe, don't you be like that. I will love you forever. If you don't believe in me, yeah.
You could be with anyone. I could be with anyone. You're here with me. You're here with me. You could be around, but
You could be with anyone. I could be with anyone. You're here with me. You're here with me. You could be around, but you could be with anyone. I could be with anyone. You're here with me. You're here with me.
you could be around, but
You could be with anyone. I could be with anyone. You're here with me. You're here with me. Said, don't you think like that. I will love you endlessly. If you only believe me, don't you think like that. I will love you endlessly. If you only believe in me,
you could be with anyone. I could be with anyone. You're here with me. You're here with me. You could be around, but
you could be with anyone. I could be with anyone. You're here with me. You're here with me. You could be around, but you could be with anyone. I could be with anyone. You're here with me. You're here with me.
you could be around, but
You could be with anyone. I could be with anyone. You're here with me. You're here with me. They all thought I wouldn't make it. They all think that you're faking, but seeing ain't believing. I know now. I take all your stupid, burn it as my fuel, yeah. 'Cause we're running out of time, so I'm gonna make it mine.
The chosen one, I'm not the one to underestimate. I want the throne, I learn to crush obstruction, rush through barricades, levitate. Got it tatted on me, told them follow me. They see the vision, now it's 2020, clear as Tahoe laces, clear as day. No longer move around in fear, disarray. Pray you hear me like the winter wind against your window pane. Feel the bass, baby, soak it in and let it marinate. It's time to hustle, gotta muscle up and run through barricades, yeah. The chosen one, I'm not the one to underestimate. I want the throne, I learn to crush obstruction, rush through barricades, levitate. Got it tatted on me, told them follow me. They see the vision, now it's 2020, clear as Tahoe laces, clear as day. No longer move around in fear, disarray. Pray you hear me like the winter wind against your window pane. Feel the bass, baby, soak it in and let it marinate. It's time to hustle, gotta muscle up and run through barricades, yeah.
I got their opinions, and I got mine.
welcome in everyone. Today we are checking out this game, Mosaic, and I think it's like, what's it called, Minesweeper is what it sounds like from the description. It's like some sort of giant Minesweeper game. I am a fan of Minesweeper. Let me pause the music here and then let's check it out, see what type of mechanics they introduce that might be novel to the genre. I'm assuming it's gonna be like some giant grid or something like that. That's what I'm guessing what the Mega and the Mega Mosaic is. Oh, Logic Town, we played that one also. Yeah, a second, let me lower the game volume a little bit. How to play. Fill the grid by turning every square either dark or light, left click, right click. Number clues tell you how many light squares there are in the immediate 9 square area. Okay, so like a 9 is possible, which means all of them. Use WSD and mouse wheel to navigate the board. Okay, WSD, mouse wheel, got it. 3, and this is dark, I guess. So these are bright. 5. What do I do with 5? What do I do with 4? Is this bright? This is givens? I guess this is a given that these are bright. Okay. Well, here's some zeros. How's the music? Music still seems a little bit loud. Hang on, let me lower this some more. There we go. How's this 5 looking? Too many unknowns. This 3? No, too many unknowns. Oh, here's a 9. This is a really big board, actually. How many? Okay, when you're at the edge, you have 6 is the biggest you could be. Right, does that make sense? Here's some 5s. This 2 has to be like this, I believe. And this 1 therefore means it's like this. Two. I wonder what deductions I'm overlooking. I'm only looking at like 0s and 9s, I guess, right now. How does 4? Can we do something with 4? No, it has 5 neighbors. Now, this region really is huge. What the heck? So better to zoom out so you can see more of the grid. Does that help? Only 1 of these. 4 of these. Okay, here we go. So this has 4. This 4 has 5 neighbors. But this guy, only 1 of these is lit, which means this guy isn't lit. There's some deductions for you. And that means only one of these are lit. But I don't know if I can do anything with that yet. Can we do the same thing here for this 4-1 pattern? I believe so. Oh, but this guy says 3, so that means all of these are done. This 3 is done. This 2 is done. This 5 has a lot going for it. Can I mark? Oops. I was gonna say, can I mark a number as like I've used up that clue and there's no more information to get from that clue, but it doesn't seem like it. This 5 has 6 members of it. This 2 says one of these is not lit. So we have this pattern. There's at least 47 regions. Jeez. Oh, we've reached the top. Two, 3. This 3 has to be like this, I believe. This 2 is done. This 3 then has to be like this. This 0 has to be like this. This 4, ooh, it could be... because it has this guy. This 2 is done, no? Four means one of these is not lit and I don't know which. Is that right? I think that's right. This 3 has to be like this. 3 has to be like this. This 2 could be any of these. This corner one has to be like this, which means these are dark. I forgot to turn off my air conditioner. I'll be right back. I'm gonna just shut it off. I'm back. Oops. This is dark. This 4 has to be like this, I believe. Oops. I guess it's like this. This 1 implies these are dark. Okay, so this 4 implies that one of these is dark, and then this 2 the other one is like this. This is 5, this is 5. So this is complete. It should be dark, whichever one of these is lit. 4 This is complete, so has to be like this. This 5 is like this. Only one of these, so these have to be lit. One of these is dark. This is dark. I don't know if I can infer anything from that. How about this 2 and this 1? So 2 of these are lit, but they can't both be that one, so this guy has to be lit. Right? Because it can't be these 2 because of the 1. Which means this is unlit. What is 4? One of these, we don't know which. Is this 4 done? This 4 is done, I believe. Okay. How about this 5? It's done. How about this 5? This 5 is not done. This 4 is done. This 2 has to be like this. This 4, one of these, but not both of these, so like this. This 5 is done now? Yeah. So you have this. This 4 is also done. So this 4 has to be like this, so this is empty. 2 of these. This 7 has to be like this, right? 5 is done. This 5, one of these is lit. That means the other one isn't, so then the 7 has to have these guys lit. The 7 has to have this guy dark. So 2 of these are lit. They can't both be here, so one of them has to be here. How does 6? It's a lot you can do with 6. How about the 4? You can only do one of these with the 4, so only one of these is lit. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that right? Seems like it's right, which means this is dark. That was... I'm not super confident about that last deduction there. Is there an undo? There's no undo on this, it looks like. I guess I'll just assume it's right for now. I'll keep going. This 3 is done. This 3 is also done. This 5 is interesting. It's 2, but they can't both be here. So one of them is here. The other is here, and this is done, right? How about this 4? This 4 means one of these. 4, but I don't know which one. This 5? No, that's too far out. This 4 says 2 of these. Could be these 2. So we don't know yet. This 2 of these could be these 2. 2 of these, but not these 2. Right? This 4 says 2 of these, 2 out of 3, but not these 2 because of the 2 conflicting here. So one of them has to be here. The other one's here, which means these are all dark. This 3 is done. This 2 has to be like this. This 4 is this 2 is done. This 4 is done. This 5 has to be like this. This 4 is over here. One of these. Also one of these. And also one of these. It's pretty sparse here. Like there's a lot of dark tiles here. I don't know how to use that yet. This 4 is pretty well lit. Only one more guy here. 5. One of these. Oh, this 5. This 5 needs this. This 5 is one more guy here. This 6. Only one guy here. I think we've done exhausted this area. Maybe not this guy. Let's see. This is done. Alright, this needs to be like this. And this 5 needs 2 more, so these 2 guys. This 6 is done, I believe. 6 is also done. This 3 is also done. This 1 here. 3 of these are lit, but not these 2. So these 2. Gives us this. One of these. 5. This 4 is done. This 3 is done. This 4 is done. Oh, this 3. This 3 has to be like this, right? This 2. 4. This guy needs to be lit. This is dark. One of these. This 4 here, this 4, this guy here, 3, it's done. This 4, this is like this is done. This is lit, these are done. There's a 0 here, there's 3 over here, it goes like this. This 4 needs this. Oh, this 4 is done. This 4 needs this. This 1 is done. This 5. This 4. Now this 5 is done? Yeah. Oops. This 4 is done. This 6 is like this. This 6. Done. This 7 is fully lit. 7, since this guy's done, this 2, this 4. Then so the 2 goes here. And 3, I'm not sure yet. Maybe we'll move on. Oh, here's a 9. One of these. Two of these from this 4, but not these 2. So at least this guy. Then one of these. Which means this is blank. Five means 2 of these, but not these 2. This guy. And one of these, which means this is blank. Or 2 of these, but I don't know that we can determine much else from that. Is this 5? This is 5, isn't it? One of these, 4, 2, 5, one of these. Okay, so let's look at the 5 and the 7 here. So one of these is, no, one of these is we don't know for sure. These could both be dark. Okay, actually, never mind. This 5 is done, no? So we have this. This 4 is done. And 7 goes like this, which means the 5 is done here. 6, 3, 5 and the 3 here. The 3 means one of these 5, 2 of these, but not these 2. So this guy and then this guy's dark. This 4's done. This 3 goes here. 5 means one of these. Does that tell us about the 6? If one of these are dark, then the 6 says everything else has to be lit. Is that right? I think so. Hey, Chakar. How's it going? I hope that's right. 5 says one of these is lit. Yeah, I think that's right. 5, okay. We're doing a puzzle game where the numbers say how many tiles are lit, including itself. So this 7 here has 7 lit tiles in the 9x9 grid around it. And it's like a huge grid. Can I zoom out all the way? Yeah, there's a big grid. I feel stuck on this section though. I don't know if I can do anything else here. I might need to move on to somewhere else. good. I emailed the people making the poetry camera and they gave me instructions on how to build one. I'm going to try to make one. Oh, nice. That's awesome. Hope you, you said you're going to use it at Burning Man, right? I look forward to seeing like videos or whatever your photo, you know, whatever. I was gonna say if you take a photo, but I guess you have to use a different camera to take the photo because that camera only writes poetry. Let's see, one of these is set 5. 3, so these would all be lit. One of these, 4. This would have to be lit. 5. 4. This 4 has 5 neighbors next to it. So one of these is not lit. Which one? I can't figure it out yet. Of these. I don't know that we can tell anything about that here. Six. Okay, the 6 and the 3 here might be interesting. 6, I want to highlight everything except one tile, but I can't highlight these 4 tiles. Those are 3, so these are all lit. And then one of these is not, but that uses up everything in the 3 tile here. Ooh, and specifically, okay, one of these is not lit. Can't be both of these because the 4 here. So one of these is not lit and the rest are lit. Which means all of this is dark. This one is done also. This 5 is 5. One of them is not lit. But I don't know which one yet. This 4, one of them is not lit. What do I have for this 5? I think there's 6 tiles here, so all of these are lit except 1. But I can't figure out which. This guy 5. This has like 7 tiles around it. This may take a while. 1%. We're 1% of the way through the game. Okay. So we are half an hour in, so 1% half an hour, then 2% is 1 hour, so 50 hours to beat this game is what it sounds like. That is a lot of hours. Oh, this 5. This 5 has this. This 3 has to be like this. Oh, here's a 9. 3 is done. Is this 5 done? I think so. Is this 6 done? Yes. Up to 7. I don't think we have enough information for the 7 here. Here's a 0. Oh, another 0 here. This 5 has to be like this, I believe. This 2 is done, which makes this 5 like this. This 5 needs 2 guys down here, but only one of them can be here. We have this. Four. This is 5, so. And the 3 here means only. Off. Oops. The 3 here means all these are dark because all but one of these are lit. Which also means this 2 is done. One of these is not lit because of the 2, so this has to be lit. Well, we got the 0s here that we can work with. Does it mean the 4 is done? The 4 is done, I think. You need to get a Starlink for internet. Starlink, is that the Elon Musk thing for internet? Three means 2 of these, but not this one. So this, and then this is blank. One of these. One of these, one of these, 2. Are they expensive? I have no idea how, like I didn't look into how do you get a Starlink. Two of these. Well, it's blank. 5. One of these, 2, 5. This has to be like this. So this 5 is done. Oops. 5 is like this, I believe, yeah. Maybe one of these. 5. One of these. 4. One of these. This is done. It's also done. Wait, so does that mean the phone uses internet? Sorry, not the phone, the camera, the poetry camera. Four goes here. 5. See, like this. 4 would go like this. One of these is dark. So at $600 and $150 for a month of service, I'm going to crowdfund it from the BM community. Okay, that sounds pretty cool. $600 isn't too bad, I guess. Connects to ChatGPT, I see. That means you also have to probably pay for a ChatGPT 4 account. ChatGPT 3 is free, but 4 is not, to my understanding. So it'd be more expensive. Two here. 2 here. It's a few cents per poem. Nice. It's a good deal. This 2 is done. This 3 is done also. 4 is here or here. Here's a 9. The 6 is done. This 8 implies either here or here is lit, which I believe finishes the 6. That's over here. One of these. 4, 4. So it has to be like this, I believe. 3, one of these. This 8 and the 3 here. If everything, so 8 is out. Everything's filled except one guy. And it can't be these 4, so these all have to be filled. Then one of these is empty, and then all of these are empty. It has to be like this. This 2 is done. This 2 has to be like this. This 2 is done here. Type in Tarot. Tarot redeems save a child's life in real life. Every time someone does that, we donate $5 to the Against Malaria Foundation, which provides mosquito and the children at risk of malaria. So you just save a child's life in real life. Just here to rip. 5. This should be done. The 6 needs 2 of them here. We don't know which 2. 5. Okay, this should be. And then the 4, the 6. Let's go like this. Is this 4 done? It is. This is 4 done. This 4 is done. This 2 is done. 3 is done. This 2 can be either of these. This 2 has to be. Okay, so this 2 has to go here. Then one of these is empty. It's basically a Raspberry Pi with a printer. It's programmed with Python, so I'm gonna have to figure that out. But there's this recently got relocated back to the States, and I finally was able to focus on organizing all my stuff in my apartment. Nice. You got all your video game collectibles organized and arranged, I guess. 4 is done. 5. One of these is empty. That's one of these. Right? Is that right? No way. I'm not confident what I just did. Undo this. This 4. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, one of these is lit and one of these is dark. Yeah, I could not have concluded what I did about what I concluded there. 4, 5. One of these. Now this 4. This can be lit. But Daryl says I have a good portion of them arranged. Actually, space is limited and I have to keep moving them back and forth. Between where and where? Like in different spots in your apartment, or? Oops. One small room and there's a small room I see. Come on. Two. These pairs of 2s. If one of them is actually, they both have to be here. So then all of these are dark. Three out of 4 of these can't both be these guys, so these both have to be lit. And this is not lit. See, I don't know if it'll post, but this is a picture of how it is now. A lot of my bookshelves were ruined in the move, so I have to slowly get rid of the broken ones and replace with this cool new one. Nice orb weaver. Monkey Island is a classic. You should stream Monkey Island. It's hiding. FF, what is that? 14? Stormblood? Plan 2. Yeah, it's a pretty cool collection. Shadowbringers. I mistook the SB was covering. What was I looking at? One of these, 3, 2. It could be up here. I think there's something with this 4 and the 7. So if 2 of them are lit. One of these has to be 2. No, they could both be filled in. Maybe I can't do anything with this 4 and the 7. There says I have 3 more bookshelves to replace. Of the 5 that were broken. That's a lot of bookshelves. It's a big collection. This is basically my super, right? Yeah, basically. They tell you the number of cells that are lit. So these are dark cells and this is a lit cell. And then you have to fill out this entire image like this. So I'm just like going around randomly trying to figure out what I can fill in. 3 has to be here. This 1 is done. This 1 has to be here, which means this 1 over here is done. This 4 has to be like this. Of course, one of these is filled in, but I don't know if I can do anything with that. These 2 twos are linked, I think. One of these is lit. I remember which one it is. All of these are going to be dark. What is this number? This is the percentage of the region I'm in. I got that. I don't know what this number is. I guess 1.71% is my overall region. Oh, this is how, okay, how many tiles I still need to color, and this is how close I am to doing the entire puzzle, I guess. Yeah. %90 left, yep. It's a lot of percentages. How do you know which should be lit and which should not be lit? So the numbers, right? Like the number 9 here means that all these 9 tiles are lit. This 0 means none of these tiles should be lit. This 3 over here means of this 3x3 grid, 3 of them should be lit. So here's a 0, which means I know that this is dark and then all of these are dark. Here's a 2, and 2 of its neighbors are already lit, so I know that these guys are all going to be dark, all of its remaining neighbors. This 5, I believe, has 3 lit and only 2 spaces left, so these have to be lit. This 5 has 5 lit tiles, so its remaining neighbors are dark. This 5, there's 1 lit here, but I don't know which one. How about this 4? This 4 is done. This 5, 1 more, this 5, 1 more. This 4 has 1 more. This 7, it's all of its remaining guys lit. 1% looks like a game I would get absorbed into for weeks. Yeah, so I'm at, I guess, 2%, maybe, approximately, and I'm about 1 hour in, right? So that means 50 hours is about how long it's going to take to do this, I guess, if you extrapolate linearly. This 4 is done. Okay, this 5 needs 2 more. And they all see this 4, which always sees 2, so then everything else here is going to be dark. Once you get a roll, it'll fill itself. But yeah, that's possible. It's possible that it gets faster when you get towards the end. I don't know yet, though. I am sort of just like going around randomly looking for easy things to do, like, you know, looking for 0s and 9s basically, and doing all of those. Here's a 9. Means one of these is not lit, but we don't know which one. Is this done? I'm gonna go 5, so then this is dark. This 4 is done, I believe. This 4. This 2, these two 2s are linked. So it has to be like this, I guess. And this 1 is also linked. Hey, look, we're at 2%. Five. Too many possibilities, I think. The 7. What is 4? No, still too many possibilities, I feel like. Although this 7 and 8 are interesting. So the 8 means there's 1 guy who's not filled in, and the 7 means there's 2 guys who's not filled in. And the only tile that 7 sees but 8 doesn't see is this one. So this guy has to be blank, I guess. And then one of these has to be blank, so this is filled in. And so is this one. Am I reasoning correctly? The scary thing is I don't think the game tells you if you make a mistake. So I can make a mistake like now, and then 50 hours later or 20 hours later, whatever, I do stuff and they're like, oh, there's a contradiction. It only tells you if there's like, hang on, I'm trying to find an example. If you do something that contradicts one number, like if I put, yeah, here, like, then it says, then there's, this is one, but you have two guys next to it. But like I can make this lit or dark, and then it's not gonna, you know, either way, it's not gonna tell me that, you know, something's wrong. And so if I do something and then like it turns out to be wrong, but I build off of it for like 20 hours, and then I'm like, oh wait, you know, something's wrong, then I'm really fucked, I feel like. Yeah, like here, this like the 7 has 2, so I fucked up somewhere here. So this, what do? I just clear this whole area? Like I just... Like, is there anything better to do? Like, is there a way to... Like, what can you possibly do in that situation to recover? One Z, two Z it? What does that mean? It must have been when I said that 7 and 8 thing, and then I did something here, because I wasn't confident that one. I said it, and then I was like, is that really true what I said? So I think it must have been when I did that 7-8 thing. In the case of the 7, it was red, unlit, and empty, so dark was probably the right answer. I don't know if that's a safe assumption, and I like probabilistic reasoning is pretty spooky in these situations. I have 5 here. No, I don't. I need one more. Now I have 5. So this 4 has 2 lit, so 2 of these have to be lit, and no matter what, that finishes this 2, so all of these have to be dark. This 5, only 2 of these are lit, so then these 3 have to be lit for this 5. This 3 here. Oh no, it has, okay. Oh, this 3 here. It has to be like this, which means this 1 is done. This 1 is done. This 3 has to be like this. This 3 is done, I believe. This 5 has to be like this. This 5 is like this. This 4 is done, right? This whole section is spooky. Maybe we'll come back to it. It's not these two, so it has to be like this. And this is... Hey, Rico Pico. This looks hard. It's, Okay, hang on, let me stretch. It's Minesweeper, basically. Net hydrate. Minesweeper, but they don't tell you if you made a mistake. Like it doesn't blow up if you make a mistake. So you could do you could make a mistake like 1 hour and then like 20 hours later you realize, oh, something's wrong. There's a contradiction somewhere, but you don't know where. Congratulations on getting first. Complex, yeah. I'm not sure if I'll be able to do this. It's a lot, like I load up the game and then when I saw what it was, I'm like, wow, this is a lot more work than I expected. So we'll see how far I get in this, I guess. So this 2 means one of these have to be lit. So then this guy needs one more, which is this guy here. This 2 goes like this. So you make a mistake like hours ago and you finish it, you don't get a good job. What I mean is, it's possible to... I'm trying to... Okay, like let's say it's this 3 here and I say, oh, maybe it's like this. Which means all of these are blank. And so far it hasn't told me I made a mistake, right? Like if you do something like if you do something like this, I'll say you made a mistake because here it says 1, but you put 2 lit tiles next to it. But here I'm just like I put all lit with the 3 and it says, okay, no contradiction there. Then I say, well, if this is 3, then all these have to be dark. This has to be dark. I guess this has to be like this according to 6. And my point is, I'm not showing it here, but if you keep going, eventually you might get into a contradiction, like a spot that's impossible, because my initial guess when I said, oh, maybe all 3 of these are lit was wrong. And then like, I'm not going to realize where the mistake was, you know, and it would suck if I like put 20 hours of effort into the puzzle and then turns out I made a mistake somewhere and I don't know where, and now I have to restart the whole puzzle. This 1 means this. The 2 here means this is done. This 4 is done. This 4 is done also, I believe. Yeah. This 5 means 1 more. This 2 means another 1. 7 is done. This 4 is done. This 2 is done. There's a bullet hell minesweeper? How does that work? Like you have to dodge, like your cursor has to dodge things while doing minesweeper? It's not super, you gotta dodge things or you do, yeah. Okay, I see. This 4 needs 1 more guy here. How are you doing, Rico Pico? How's your day so far? Oops. This is still correct, I think. I was doing the 5 here. Yeah, this 5 needs this, so then the 3 is finished over here. The 7 is finished. This 4 is then finished over here. The 6 is finished, I believe. Yep. Slept through all of it. How's yours gone? Basically the same. Like I slept until, when did I wake up? Noon maybe? And then I know I was working on an article about the scientific process, the scientific method. And then my alarm was like, it's time to stream, so here I am streaming. This has to be lit. Four, lit like this. These all have to be lit. This 5, no, this 3 is done. So now this 5 is done. This 6 is not done. This 3 is done. 4 has to have this guy here. 6 needs it like this. 7, it's like this. This 3 is like this. This 8, it's like this, I believe. This 7 is like this. 4 is like this. 6. This 5 needs one more guy. This 3 is done. 2 is over here. 3 is over here. Are you good at Minesweeper? I never got the hang of it. I'm pretty good, but I've seen some people who are like super fast at Minesweeper. Like they see the patterns so quickly and they click so quickly, you know, and it blows my mind. So it has to be like this. My dad's one of those people who just one look and he gets it. Dang. All in his head. Five, 6. Has to be like this. This 5 is done. This 6 has to be like this. This 6 is done. 7 has to be like this. This 5 needs one more. This 4 is done. Yeah, I have to just think about my moves, I guess. I don't know how else to phrase it. Like some people, it seems like it's instinct. Like they recognize the numeric pattern and they know what to click, but I have to think about it. What's the size of that board? This size. I think it's like there's 58,000 tiles that I have to resolve. I'm about 2.4% of the way through. Yeah. So it's a lot. And I was like, I'm not sure if I'm gonna finish it. This is like the perfect Minesweeper board for you if you're into Giantess Kink. If you make a mistake, all that can collapse basically domino effect. Yeah. Well, I mean, so it's not like in traditional Minesweeper, as soon as you click on a mine, like if this were a mine and I click on it, then or this where mine, I click on it, then you would instantly lose, right? And you know, that's bad, but in some ways this game is worse because you can make a mistake and not find out about it until hours later. I don't know where I'm gonna make my next entry point into this grid. I feel too scared to do anything. 6? No, yeah, I can't. The 6 is... one of these is lit. The 3, one of these is lit. Okay, wait a minute, I can do something here. So this 6 has 5 tiles lit already, so one more of these tiles is lit, but this 3 also has 2 guys, so if one more tiles of these lit, these are all dark. Oh, this 5, 2, no, I can't really do anything there. This 5 and this 2 are linked, I believe. This 5 has 3 tiles already lit, so there's 2 more among here, which are all visible to this guy, so all of these are going to be dark. And so this 2 of these 3 tiles, 2 of them are lit, but it can't be these 2 because this 3 says only one of these can be lit, so this guy has to be lit and this guy has to be dark. And this 2, only one of these is lit, so then the other one that's lit has to be this guy, which means this. Based on this 1. Also, the other thing that freaks me out is there's no undo button. So if I like accidentally like draw a line like this and just, you know, clobber this area, then I can't remember, you know, was this lit or was this dark, and then I would have to like erase this area and then redo it, I guess. But I believe everything here is correct. This 2 gave me this guy, and then this 1 gave me all of these as being dark, so we should be okay here. This 4 means all of these should be lit. This 2 tells me this guy's lit. Maybe I move on to another section because I'm not seeing what else I can do here. This is just terrifying, but maybe it's calming when you're stressed or something. It's like, it's terrifying in the sense that at any moment I can just ruin everything, but it's like low stakes. Like if I ruin everything, you know, whatever, I just restart, I guess. Is blue saver or is white saver? Neither. Like it's not about, it doesn't, there's no explosion. It doesn't tell you if you got it right or wrong. The number says how many white tiles there are around it and including itself. So the goal is to color it in so that all of the numbers are satisfied. But there's no actual mines. You're losing hours. Yeah, I mean, losing hours is low stakes, I guess, to me. Losing hours is my life that I can never get back. Is this 5 done? I think it is. Okay, so this 3 has 1 lit, so 2 out of 3 of these are lit, but not both of these because that would contradict this one. So this guy has to be lit, and then 1 of these, and we don't know which one this is lit. Which means all of these are dark because of the 1 here. How about this 5? This 5 has to be like this, the 3 is like this 4 is like this. This 3 is like this. This 3 has 2 tiles here that are lit, which are visible to this 2, so all of these have to be dark. Can we do anything else here? I'm not seeing anything else we can do, so maybe we'll move on to the next section. One, 4, 3, this has to be like this. These slit 8. I noticed when you're zoomed out there were lots of white lines. Are they all? Yeah, so these white lines were given, and you see they put regions here, like this is region 29, this is region 18 or something like that. But I don't know what I'm supposed to do with those regions. I guess it's just to break things up into smaller like sub goals you can work on, but I'm like jumping from region to region, trying doing whatever, like looking for easy clues, like zeros are easy clues, because it means like all of these tiles are going to be dark. Like that, but so this is a boundary that was given, this line here, and I have to work on both sides of the boundary to, like, I think, find clues that can let me progress. Because like figuring out what some of these are tells me things about the 5, which then tells me, you know, stuff about what's on this side. So I think you have to go back and forth between different regions. I don't think you can just solve one region in isolation before moving on to the next. Numbers hell. Hey Oni, how's it going? This is numbers hell. When I see your that emote, the progress bar, the spinner thing, in my head I hear the modem sound, the dial-up modem sound. You're eating corn, nice. Corn is pretty good. I like corn. Okay, so this 3 means one of these 2 are lit, which finishes as 5. So I think these will have to be dark. How's it cooking? It is cooking slowly. This puzzle is huge. I'm about 2.77% of the way through. I have 58,000 tiles, more tiles to categorize, and we're about 1.5 hours in. You're already lost. Just know it's a puzzle game where my progress is 2.7%, and it's taking me 1.5 hours to get there. So probably gonna take about 50 hours to do the whole puzzle, maybe, if you do a linear extrapolation. So I don't know, like I'm probably not gonna be able to finish this during the stream. And I don't know if I will ever finish it. I might just give up on it as being too big of a puzzle to deal with. 50-hour live stream exactly. Much time. So that's 2, so these have to be dark. 4 has to be like this. 2, this is dark. 4, it's like this. I don't know if you guys can hear one of my neighbors is practicing guitar. It's like he waits until I start streaming and then he's like, okay, now's the perfect time for me to practice guitar. I think he has his alert set so that whenever he sees the stream start, that's when he goes to grab his guitar. You're wondering what that sound was? Yeah. Sounds like a baby crying sometimes. Yeah, I guess it does. The wow wow sound, right? This 4, 5, 1 more 3. Is the noise cancellation that makes it sound like a baby? Really? Seven has to be like this. Two, three, 4, 5. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 5. One of these, but we don't know which. Gosh darn it. How about this guy? 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this has to be lit, which means this has to be dark. 4, 5. Yeah, 3, 2. So this is dark. So this is lit. So this is dark. These guys have to be lit. 3, this is dark. This is lit, this is dark. 4, this is lit. Or can't be these two, so it has to be this guy. One of these is lit and this is dark because of the one over here. 2, 1. So all of these have to be dark. One of these, and this is the other one. For the 2 here, 2 of these are lit, 1 of these is lit, and this is the other one that's lit. 2 here, 1 of these, so this is dark. One of these is lit, but we don't know which. Hey, we're at 3%. 5. One of these is dark, but we don't know which. 4, 3. Okay, this 4 and this 1 are linked. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but not these 2. So these all have to be lit. One of these is lit, 1 is dark, and then this is dark. Two means one of these is lit. So all of these are dark. Three goes here, 4 goes here. 5, 2, 3. One of these is lit, but we don't know which. Two of these are lit, but not both of these. One of these is lit. Can it be this one? No. Because of the 7, I would put 2 blanks in 7 here, which is not possible. Hey Luigi, explode pancake with mind? What is it? Like some sort of psionics? Oops. It's your superpower? What do you do with that superpower? Like, how do you use it in your daily life? It's a sleeper agent activation code. How you doing, man? Happy to see you. I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing, Luigi? You explode pancakes. Yeah, but like, to what end? Like, just for fun, or to stop criminals, or what? Good, finish a game I've been playing for months. Ooh, I'm hyped for the studio's next game. Is it Kingdom Shell? Is that what the game you're talking about? Because I've heard good things about that game. Sadly, no. Dang. Solar Ash from Heart Machine. Solar Ash. I don't think I know that one. You heard of Hyper Light Drifter? I have heard of that one. Seems to see you in chess, the vibes are on point. Hey, explain the basic rules of this game to me, please. I want to start a review. So, do you know Minesweeper? It's basically Minesweeper. The numbers that you see here are the numbers of tiles that are lit. Stretch, alright, let me stretch. So, if you see the number 0 here, that means all of these tiles are the 9 tiles around it, including itself, are not lit. They're dark. Whereas you see a 9 here, that means all 9 of these tiles are lit. So maybe let me see if I can find something where I can derive something. Lits are mine, yeah. I don't know if I can figure anything else out here. 3. Oh, here we go. So here's something you can figure out. So this 3 here means these 3 have to be lit. It's a cool premise, giving the numbers reminds you, but going harder on the base difficulty. By the way, what the hell is up with those long ass staircases? They're givens. They, like, when I started the puzzle, they gave me these random staircases already, so I didn't have to do them. Hey, Coffee and Games, how's it going? How is your what's it called? Not Baldur's Gate, Divinity. How is your Divinity Original Sins playthrough? Did you save the sorcerers in the end? We're doing this like Minesweeper base game. This variant, I guess, on Minesweeper. While my neighbor practices their guitar playing in the background. These have to be lit because of the 4 here. And these have to be lit because of this 4. This 5 says 2 out of 3 of these are lit, but not these 2 because that would contradict this 2. So this guy is lit, and then this guy has to be dark. You were taught you were hallucinating a guitar? Nope, yeah, it's my neighbor. Who always decides. He waits until I start streaming and then he's like, okay, time to start practicing. It has to be like this. 4 has to be like this. This is done. Sounds like an electric guitar you could use. Yep, exactly. He could if he wanted to, right? There's no reason why he couldn't use his headphones to practice his guitar. These are we don't know. Or so one of these is lit, which means this, because of the one here, and this is not lit. This 4 and the 6 are linked. So the 6 says that of these, one more is lit. The 4 here says if only one of these is lit, this guy also has to be lit. I'm moving on because I can't figure out what else to do in that area. But not these 2, so it has to be this guy, and then this guy's dark. Mocha's chilling with you. Yeah, I was gonna say that sounds like a cat name. I don't think I was ever introduced to Mocha. Mocha? Soft cha. Is cha? Mocha? The soft one? Or is a ka soft? Mocha soft? Second one, she's my cat. Nice. Oh god, what did I do? Hopefully this is correct. It's always Mocha. Kill me, says Lujo. 3, 5, 2. One of these. So the other one has to be here. If it's mocha, why is it spelled mocha? Explain that to me. Italian word. It is a 9. You fell around there. Yeah, where's the 9? I don't see a 9. On the lit pillar on the right. Oh, thank you. I don't know if there's anything else I can do there. There's another 9. She determined to step on my keyboard. She likes typing, I guess. Let her type to us. In Italian, ch equals k. Same reason why Pinocchio is read as Pinocchio rather than Pinocchio. I'm trying to think of a counterexample, but I can't think of any. Three. Macchiato is macchiato rather than macchiato. Four. Has to be like this. 6 is complete. 4. 1. Whereas cappuccino, not cappuccino. Three, 2, 5. I mean, that's pretty persuasive, but... How much money have you done to Malaria Foundation? Enough to save 3,000 lives, apparently. I'm sure if you does it show? No, I guess it doesn't show on the link. But I can probably like go look it up if you guys really want to know. 3, 2. Seven, 2, 5, 2, 1, 3 we can do. That completes this 4, and this 2, and the 1. It says how much you're doing per person. Yeah, but it's not super accurate. So the way it works is when you redeem the thingy, I donate $5 to Against Malaria Foundation, and I say you saved a child's life, but like the $5 doesn't necessarily correspond to one life. number of lives you save is like one net can serve multiple people, and the cost of one net varies depending on which region you're shipping it to, because you have to pay the transportation costs and all of that stuff. So it's actually like there's not a fixed dollar cost. And usually $5 is enough to save 2 lives, apparently. Sometimes even 3 lives. But conservatively, I said like when you save 1 life via the redemption, I donate $5. And then the number that shows up in the high scoreboard is the number that the Against Malaria Foundation calculates based on which region it shipped the net to. If I DM'd you on Twitch with a link to the donation page, you can click there to see like where the net was shipped to, and then how many lives were correspondingly saved in that region. You just throw nets on children. I mean, that's like one way to prevent them from getting malaria, I guess. These all have to be lit, I believe. 5. 3, these are dark, so these have to be lit. So then the 2 here is done here. The 4 has to be like this. This 4 has to be like this. Save a child's life in real life. Every time someone redeems that, we donate $5 to the Against Malaria Foundation. So Rico Pico, you just the Against Malaria Foundation, which provides mosquito nets to children who are at risk of catching malaria. So Rico Pico, you just save a child's life in real life. Or one of these is lit. We don't know which. You know who saves me? Who saves you? And hydrate? Alright, let me hydrate real quick. Amy, gosh darn it. Alright, hang on. Some props. I don't understand why it doesn't save maybe size. There we go. You know, Amy's perfect for you, Nebu. Neither of you have legs. I have legs. What are you talking about? We need to mix it up for you. Yeah, that is, you mentioned that the other time, but I guess I just never looked into it. I need to make a reminder for myself or something like that. That was a default skin, exactly, and the default skin has legs, therefore I have legs. It's simple mathematics. What can I do here? Can I figure out anything? 6, this can be. You're gonna do a Nebu stream? Yeah, you could, I guess. Because you have access to the model. Don't fucking ask me to translate anything for it. I'll ask you to go on a date with Amy. You should make me an Amy V-Roy model. Then can you send me a screenshot of you leg full later on? I don't know how. Let me think about how I'll try. I'll see what I can do. I haven't seen my model's legs in like a long time. I feel like, but I know they exist. I'll just draw you a skirt. So go ahead and draw you a skirt. Maybe I like it that way. It was on Feet Finder. Okie dokie, I'm sleepy, almost 11 for me. I'm gonna hop off, have fun. Alright, coffee. See you later. Thanks for stopping by. Nisha wants to see my pants. Allegedly. Two of these. Or one of... Okay, so this 4 says one of these are lit. This 6 says 2 of these are lit. So it means this guy has to be lit. Which means these guys are not lit, which means this guy is lit. Mocha's more than likely gonna have zoomies. That is how cats are. Nisha likes pants. Are there more variety of pants or more variety of skirts? I feel like there's more variety of skirts. You think pants, Lijo? I feel stuck in this area. Can't figure out what to do to make progress here. Depends on how broad you're talking with skirts and pants. The uses, I mean, girls and guys wear pants and often, but society makes it hard to wear skirts as guys, other than Scots, bless them. Yeah, but I feel like girls in general have more variety in their clothing. So design would be more broad for pants. For example, would we consider kilts as skirts or hakamas as skirts? Men wear both. Yes, that's Lijo. I'm back at the start. Wait, is that a one block regional? No, I did this one. I started at this corner. And then, so that was something I filled in. Oh shit, how is this wrong? Did I fuck up? Oh shit. Oh, okay, because the 5 can extend down here. No, we're good, we're good. Rico says, I'd say skirts if only because they're more practical to make than pants, so they might have been way more common historically. I guess historically, I mean, like, it's not clear to me that historically there would have been a lot of variation in like prehistoric times, say, on designs of clothing. So even if like skirts were invented first, it's not clear that they would have like a, or it's not clear that whatever was invented first would necessarily have more variety. And this is lit, so this one is done. 2 here. 2 could be any of these. 4 has to be like this. Can you really determine something from this region? This is game from the music? Like, you mean this is music from the game? Yeah, this is music from the game. How did I even determine this in the first place? I can't figure this out. Or is this a typo? Like, did I do this by mistake, or was it even provided? I don't see how the logic for how this could have been figured out. So 2 of these are lit, but not these 2. This 4's finished, so this has to be done. So this is done. This goes here. Two of these are lit, but not these 2. Where this for 2 of these are lit, but not these 2. Five. Let's be like this. This 5 has to be here. This 5 has to then. This is 5. This is multiplayer. It'd be really good for multiplayer. I don't think it's multiplayer. And I think it's like you would only want to play this multiplayer with someone you trust, because if someone fucks it up, then it's gonna fuck it up for everybody. Imagine one user makes a mistake. Yeah, exactly. Domino effect. 5, 3. One of these is lit 4. 2 of these is lit, but not these 2. So this guy's lit. Not this guy. Nobody probably knows valid candidates. I don't know. I mean, also, like, if this takes like 50 hours to do, I don't know who I can find who'd be like up for that. It's like, yeah, let's spend 50 hours doing this one puzzle. There's a Minesweeper VRC world that lets you do multiplayer. I should take you there one day. Sounds good. Or 2. This is lit. One of these is not lit. Do these have one solution or multiple? Usually, I don't know about this game specifically, but I would assume it has exactly one solution. Because that's how most puzzle games are designed. So I hope there's exactly one solution, but I don't know for sure for this game. I think I would be upset if I found out that the puzzle was ambiguous at some point. I would feel like that's a flaw in the design of the game. Hey, we're at 4%. A wise man once said, there's no wrong way to solve a puzzle. Is that what a wise man once said? I guess I question that guy's wisdom. If it's solved, it's solved. Yeah, I don't know about that. Personally, I live by the if you don't know what you're doing, you can't do it wrong mantra. A surgeon pulling out that mantra. Guess I die. Rip. Okay, one of these has to be lit. Oh no, none of these are lit because the 3 actually has 3 neighbors already. Okay, so this is done. I'm scared now. That means I'm starting to get sleepy, I guess, because I'm doing wrong derivations. One of these. I'm getting racist. I don't know how this, like, I don't trust this anymore. How did I arrive at that? Complete mystery to me. Oops. Five. Yeah, it was wrong. Or this whole section is wrong, and that's the other possibility. But in some way, they conflicted. Two of these. This is done. Two of these. One of these. Two of these guys. How about the 6 here? The 6 says this has to be. And this 7, well, we don't know, I guess. The 6 is done though, I believe. We have this. The 7 goes like this. This 5 says one of these is lit. This 4 says the same thing. 3 says one of these are lit. Oh, this 6? No, it's not the bottom. I was gonna say if this 6 is a bottom, that means all of these have to be lit, but it's not. Maybe the 6 is a bottom, Jasmine. I can just look at them and tell whether or not they're a bottom by visual inspection. What do you think about that, huh? Stretch? Alright, hang on a second. Let me finish highlighting these squares. Okay, stretching. Is this correct? Seems like it. Three. Two, but not these two. So at least this guy, then one of these. Two has to be like this. So two of these, but not these two. So this guy, one of this, 2, 3, 6. One of these. 5, 4 has to be this guy. 5. So these guys, 4. Could be these guys. Can't be these two. Right? Let's see. 4, 1. Yeah, so two out of 3 of these guys, but not these two. So it has to be this guy. And one of these. Which means these are all dark. 2 is this one of these. So this guy has to be lit. Two out of 3, but not these two. So this guy, one of these, and then all of these are dark. This 5 needs this guy, and this 4. Alright, sorry, this 5 is done. This 4 needs this. This 2 is done. I wonder what kind of patterns we'd see if all the squares were 7 or 8s. Yeah, I have trouble visualizing what deductions you could make from that. This 4 has one more guy. This 5 has one more guy here or here, so this is done. There's a 9. Of these guys. Oh, this 5 is done. So 3 has to go here. One of these guys. 2. Go down to here. This 4 could go here. You put blues over the 424 to the left of the big chunk. 424. This one? 424? What are you seeing that I'm not seeing? Because of that double 1 combo. Oh, okay, you're saying the one, either this or this is lit. Either way, this guy's satisfied, so all of these guys are not. Okay, got it. Yeah, good catch. That means this 6 has to be like this. Foggy John says, what is the hardest aspect of learning French? For example, memorizing, grammar, spelling, pronunciation, accent, writing, French alphabet, etc. Let's think of learning French, why I ask. Pronunciation probably, says Luigi. Yeah, I mean, I guess I don't know how you would determine, like how you would measure hardest. Alphabet is probably gonna be easy because it's basically the same as English alphabet. Pronunciation is like probably hard in the end game because I think a lot of people who learn French as a second language, like a lot of English speakers who learn French as a second language, will have an English accent that will be hard to get rid of, right? Like even if they spend years and years at it. But like at the beginning, when if you're a beginner French learner, you're not too worried about the accent part. you can just say whatever and people will understand what you're trying to say, like as long as like the grammar and the vocabulary is going to be a bigger obstacle to getting people to understand what you're trying to say. This has to be lit. Oh, there's a curly one below some letters too. He uses wait, I'm curious about the symbols too. In German, they're basically a new letter, umlaut, a, ue, but they have defined ways to be used as their variants in French. Well, I don't know German, but I assume it's similar to French in that, like, I'm assuming that the rules in which you can't just randomly add umlauts to a word and then like still have that word be considered the correct spelling of the word, right? So it's the same thing in French. You can't just randomly add accents to a word and then say, oh yeah, that's still the correct spelling of that word. It was basically a new letter. I don't know German, but I would assume that it's not like the difference between a U and an umlaut U is not as strong as the difference between like a U and a J, for example. Finger says, is it practical to learn Latin nowadays? Like in everyday use, would it be convenient or relevant because Duolingo offers Latin? I guess I would answer that question with another question, which is, what are you expecting your practical uses of Latin to be? Like, it fundamentally messes up the word if you get the umlaut wrong. I don't know what you mean by fundamentally messes up. Like, do you mean like a German person won't understand what you're trying to say? If you like, they just have no idea what word you're trying to write? Because I doubt that. I suspect that they would be able to guess what word you're trying to write. Whereas if you switch a U for a J, I think it might be harder. Like the probability that they can't figure out what word you're trying to say is higher for that type of swap. Duolingo even offers Klingon, and I know there's a big community of Klingon users. Yeah, so to use that as an example, if I have a bunch of friends who speak Klingon and I want to like goof off, or I want to go to like a Star Trek convention and hang out with people there, then Klingon does have a practical use for me, right? Like I have an expectation of a situation where I would use Klingon. But if I don't have friends who are into Star Trek, then I don't have an expectation of having a practical use for Klingon. Like I can't see a probable situation I would be in such that knowing Klingon would be useful to me. So it's the same thing with Latin. It depends on your personal circumstances, whether you like, you know, who you hang out with, what you do for work. Like if you're a Star Trek influencer on YouTube, then knowing Klingon is probably good for your job, right? Like you can make more money that way. You're gonna go to sleep? All right, Luigi, I'll see you later. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, hydrate. All right, let me take a sip. So I think it's really up to your personal situation to determine what languages are going to be practical for you to learn. That's it. There's nothing wrong with learning an impractical language. Like, I learn programming languages that I don't plan on ever using in practice, because I find them interesting. They have like novel ideas in them. Similarly, there can be languages that have like some novel aspect to it that might interest you, and you're just intrigued and you want to learn it for that reason alone, without worrying about the practical use. For instance, I was learning Zulu for example, I was excited, but then someone brought up that same point and asked me why I'm learning Zulu as a practicality. So yeah, I get your point. That's why I'm trying to learn someone more common. I mean, if you enjoy learning Zulu, why not continue learning Zulu if that's what you're into? There's no like, you don't need to justify learning a language to someone else. Presumably, like, you can learn whatever you want to learn. I'm looking for zeros here, or nines, because I feel like I'm stalling on the progress a bit. 4, 2, but not the... Sorry. Funkytron says, I never got how to play this. This always seemed like a bunch of random numbers. I know there is a pattern in thinking involved and a problem for solving, but for Sudoku I've never been good at it. Yeah, so this isn't Sudoku. This is or Sudoku, I guess. It's closer to Minesweeper. The way this game works is you have to color every tile as either light or dark, so like white or blue, I guess, in this case. And the numbers tell you how many bright squares there are in the 3x3 grid around it. So like this tile is 9, so we know that all 9 of these tiles must be lit. This guy is also 9, so that means these 9 tiles are also lit, and this one also is also 9, so these 9 tiles are also lit. This is 6, so since it already has 6 tiles in the 3x3 grid around it lit, then we know the remaining tiles must be dark. And then you just keep going like that, trying to solve the entire grid. So here's a 6, and of the 3x3 tiles, 6 of them are already lit, so you know the remaining ones are dark. Here's a 7. Of the 3x3 tile around it, 6 of them are lit, 2 of them are dark, and one's like unknown. But there has to be 7 lit, and we have 6 lit and only 1 unknown, so that one must be lit. For this 7, we have 7 of them already lit, so this one has to be dark. And then this 6, we have 5 lit with one remaining, so that one must be lit, and so on. 2 has to be like this. 5 has to have this guy. 8 has to have this guy. And the 7 has to have this as dark. Two of these have to be lit. 5, 3 more have to be lit. Three, okay, so these have to be lit. 4. Seven, 3. This 3 says 2 of these have to be lit, but I don't know which 2. One of these, 2, 4. And here's done 4. This guy has to be done 2. 5. 4 means this is lit. These are all dark. Five means this has to be lit up. This 5 has 5 neighbors that are lit. 3, one of these. 5. One of these. Okay, 4. So 2 of these are lit, but not these 2. So this and then one of these, and this is dark. 3, this guy has to be lit. So these guys are dark. Two of these, but not these two. So at least this guy and then one of these. It's dark. Right, let me do that again. I'm not confident what I just in my conclusion. This 5 has 3 lit, so 2 more. So 2 out of 3 of these. But not these two because this 4 already has 3 neighbors. So not these two. So this has to be one of them. Then the other one is one of these, and this 4. Yeah, okay. So in this 7. It's then one of these is lit because of the 4, so this 3 is done. This 4 needs 2 more. Can't be both of these, so one of them has to be here, then the other 2 is here, which completes the 3 over here. So all of these are dark. This 2 is done. This 6 is done. The 7 has to be like this. This needs 3 more and only one of these are lit, so both of these are lit. Same thing for the 5 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then one of these. This 4 is done. This 4 needs 1 more. This 5 needs 1 more. This 4 is done. Hey, we're at 5%. 3 is done. This 3 is done. This 2 is done. This 3 is done. This 4 is done. This 3 is done. This 4 is done. This 4 is done. This 4 is done. This 3 needs 2, but not these 2. So one of this. So we got this guy here. Okay, this 4 needs 3 more. But not these 2. These 2 can't be lit. So it has to be like this. And then the 7 says it has to be like this. This 5. This 3 says this is done. This 4 is done. This 5 is done. This 7 has to be like this. This 3 says this has to be lit. This 6. 3 over here, the 1. This 6 requires this. Okay, so this 2 can only have one more guy. This 2 out of 3, but not both of these. So this guy, one of these, this is done. Oh, this 3. 3 says only one of these can be lit. Oh, this 5. This 5 is done. This 3 says one of these is lit, which means this 2 is done. This 6 is done. Seven. I don't know if we can do anything with the 7. This 5. Six is done. 6 needs this guy, which means all of this is done. 4 needs this guy. And then the 2 is done over here. Oops. This guy and this is done. This 4 says 2 of these are lit. We don't know which one. Oh, this 3 says this is done. So this 4 says these 2 have to be lit. So this is done and this is done. This 3, this is done, so the 7 is complete. This 3 is complete, which gives us this. This 4 gives us this. 2 is like this is 4. accidentally unplug my mic or something. Okay. Oh, my VC face crashed. How do I fix that? Rip. Well, maybe this is a good stopping point. We got a little bit over 5% of the way through. Anyway, I'm assuming it saves my progress, because there's no way anybody does this in one sitting. Chopping off? Yep, that's right. Where's my ending screen? Here it is. Where interact, play. So yeah, so thank you everyone for tuning in. That was what's called Mega Mosaic. Interesting puzzle game, kind of like Minesweeper. Well, it's nice seeing you on. Thank you, fucking John. It's nice seeing you too. My regular schedule is top left corner of my screen. Stretch. Every Thursday, 7:30 p.m. Pacific. That's about 1 hour, 15 minutes ago in your time zone. We have the Steph's Thursday stream where we do just chatting. Then every Saturday, 6 p.m. Pacific. That's about 2 hours, 46 minutes ago in your time zone. We have the Solo Saturday stream. That's what you just watched, where I play a random game from my review queue. We got the Discord. Join the Discord for updates to the schedule and any announcements for off-schedule streams. We should have the stream coming up soon this coming week, I think, with Miami and Rico. We're gonna be playing Content Warning, I believe, but that'll have the exact schedule, the exact date on when we're gonna do that. This will be posted in the Discord. Otherwise, yeah, I think that's it. Thanks again, everyone, for watching. I'll let you guys enjoy the rest of Cat Parade while I look for someone to raid.